We have 60 minutes, and I'm switching it up tonight. It's not going to be the standard journey into power, but we have 60 minutes to go together to focus on hips and hamstrings. Can you tell I'm nervous, y'all? Can you tell I'm nervous? Because this is different, right? It's different. Hips and hamstrings are our focus tonight. We're still going to get some heat. We're still going to move, but it's going to be hips and hamstrings. And we're going to be talking about some other stuff. Child's pose, everyone. Child's pose. So you'll bring your knees wide to the edges of your mat, and you'll put your forehead down on the mat. And get centered to being here. To being here, you made it to your mat. And however your practice is perfect. There's no such thing as a perfect pose, a perfect person, a perfect yogi. So take a deep breath in and exhale out any thoughts of how things should be or ought to be. Downward facing dog. Breathe in and out your nose, seal your lips, make some audible sounds with your breath. Yeah, to further presence yourself to being right here, right now. Walk your feet to your hands at the top of your mat. Take ragdoll. Ragdoll pose. Your feet are hips width distance apart. Extended mountain, reach your arms up to the ceiling, send your eyes up between your hands, and then bring your hands to heart center, and set your eyes to the tops of your fingertips. And we will open this evening's class with the sound of 3 ohms. Inhale, extended mountain, look up, reach up. Exhale, look at your toes, fold forward. Halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Plant your hands on your mat and come to high plank. You're right here in high plank. Breathing in, gaze at the top edge of your mat, breathe out. Everyone, one more breath in. Lower halfway down, low plank. Good. Untuck your toes, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. And linking your body's movement with your body's breath. And however it happens is perfect. Everyone inhale. Bend your knees, exhale, look at your thumbs, travel to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain, reach, eyes up. Bow forward, exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. And you flow, high push-up to low push-up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog, good. Everyone moving at their own pace. Yeah, getting connected to being in your skin for maybe the first time all day. Breathe in, breathe out, jump your feet to your hands. Halfway lift, bow forward, exhale. Inhale, extended mountain, eyes up, reach up. See the ceiling up above you. Fold forward, good, Jen. Exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. Flow, high push-up to low push-up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Good work, E. Good work. Everyone breathe in. Bend your knees, breathe out. Step, hop, jump, top of your mat. Good. fold. Extended mountain, reach up, eyes up, breathe in. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Plant your hands and you go. High push-up to low push-up. Generating some heat. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Inhale here. Exhale here. Breathe in. Prepare, breathe out. Take your feet to your hands. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair pose. Bring your big toes to touch and sit back in an imaginary chair, arms reaching for the ceiling. One more breath in. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Plant your hands and you flow. High push-up to low push-up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Good work, E. Take a breath in. Breath out. Again, breathe in. Breathe out. Step your right foot to your right thumb for warrior one. Back foot plants. Back foot plants. Reach your arms up to the ceiling. Send your eyes up in between your hands. Good, Jen. Take another breath. Plant your hands and you go. High push-up to low push-up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Step your left foot forward, warrior one on your left side. Left foot to left thumb. Back foot plants. All together, breathe in. Hands to the earth, you flow. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take your feet to your hands. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Chair pose. Sit low, reach high. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. High push-up to low push-up. Moving your body with your breath. Inhale, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Warrior one, right side. Step with your breath. Reach up, inhale. Exhale, hands to your mat. High to low. Beautiful, E. Upward facing dog. So good. Downward facing dog. And you'll take warrior one, left side. Connecting movement with breath. And however it is perfect. High push-up to low push-up. Feeling your body connect with the floor. Downward facing dog. Lift your right leg behind you. Flex your foot. Yes. Bend your knee. Stack your hips like a dog at a fire hydrant. Stack your hips. And if flip dog is in your practice, great. Bring your right foot down to the earth. If not, stay here. Everyone breathe in. Beautiful, stay, breathe out. One more inhale. Side plank, right side, right hand. Everyone bring your right knee down to the earth for side plank. Right hand down, right knee down. Lift your left leg up. Yeah, connect to your left hip bone. Feel it. Press out more through your left heel for 5. 1, 2, 3. So good, E. 4, 5. Downward facing dog. First experience of your left hip. Lift your left leg. Flip your dog or stay in three-legged dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lift your hips higher. Reach more. Good, Chris. Side plank, left hand down, left knee down. First experience of your right hip. Lift your right leg up. Flex your right foot, so good. 5, 4, 3, 2, lift more. 1, so good. Downward facing dog, everyone. Good work. Step your right foot forward, low lunge. Right foot to your right thumb, back knee down, like runner's lunge, low lunge. Left hand to the earth, right arm reaches to the ceiling. Twist. Come back to center, both hands to the earth. Grab your blocks. Take your blocks in either hand. Whatever you have, you can take spider hands. Bring your fingertips to the earth. Shift your hips back to come into half splits. Shift your hips back towards the back edge of your mat. The blocks are super useful here. You have 3 different height settings. Find the one that works for your hamstring. It's going to be different for everybody. And stay here. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come forward into your low lunge. Leave the blocks where they are. We'll come back to them. Step back to downward facing dog. Plant your hands on the earth and come to downward facing dog. Shift your weight from foot to foot. Step your left foot forward, low lunge. Twist. Right hand down, left hand reaches. Come back to center. Take your blocks into your hands, shift your hips back, half splits, left side. Yeah. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come forward into low lunge, downward facing dog. Shift your hips around. Step your right foot forward, low lunge. Bring your fingertips to the either side of your right foot. Spider your fingers, fingertips. Shift your weight into your right foot, come up into standing splits. Yes. Flex your back foot. Yes. Everyone drop your right hip a little more. Yes. Standing splits, fingertips on the earth, eyes at your right ankle. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Step back. So good, Jen. So good, E. Yeah. Left side, step your left foot forward, low lunge. Spider fingers on the earth. Shift forward, standing splits. Lift your right leg up towards the ceiling. Flex your right foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Everyone breathe in. Bend your knees, breathe out. Jump your feet to your hands at the top of your mat and come into chair pose. From chair pose, shift to figure 4. Take your right ankle on top of your left thigh. Bring your hands to heart center. Fingertips can touch. Flex your foot. Yeah, good, Charlotte. And from standing figure 4, Set your eyes at the top edge of your mat. Bow forward. Bring your fingertips down to the earth or the blocks. Spider fingers. Flex your right foot a lot. So good, E. We're here for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slowly come back up. Hands to heart center. And then come to stand. Good work, everyone. Shift your hips around, shake that out. Chair pose. Good chair. Chair pose. Figure 4, opposite side. Now you know where we're going. Flex your foot. Bring your hands to center. Fold forward. Touch down, spider fingers to the earth. Shake your head around. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, E. Keep with it. 5. So good. I see that, Jen. Keep there. 7, 8, 9, 10. Rise up. Bring your hands to heart center, slow and controlled. Flexing your left foot. And then come to stand. Yeah. New experience of your hips. Extended mountain. Reach up. Bow forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Forward fold. Breathe out. Come up to standing. Reach up. Reach your arms back by your sides. Extend your left leg towards the wall behind you. Come into airplane. Kick your left leg back. Left leg back. Good. Good. Left leg is lifted back behind you. Arms are alive. Fingers are spread. So good. Hands to heart center. Half moon. Right hand down to the earth or to one of those blocks. We have time. If the block is too far away, get it. We will have time here. Use the block on the tall setting, the short setting. I invite you to explore. If you use it on the low, shift it to the high. Lift through your left leg, stacking your hips. Set your eyes up to your top thumb. If the bind is in your practice, super, go there. If you don't know what that means, super, stay where you are. 10. 1, 2. Lift through your left leg. 3. 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come up to standing. Good work, everyone. Good work. Airplane, opposite side. So your right leg will press back to the wall behind you. Right leg is lifted, arms back by your side. Fingers alive, Jen. Yes, kick your right leg back towards the wall behind you, the sofa behind you. Yes. Lifting through your right leg, flexing your right foot. So good. Half moon, left hand down to the block, to the earth. Stack your hips. And be in the experience of lifting through your right leg. No more, no less. Bind, don't bind. 10, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good work, E. 5, 6. Yes, Jen, I see that. 7, 8, 9, 10. Come to stand. Everyone come to stand at the top of your mat. Take your feet wide, wide-ish, about yay or so, about the size of a loaf of bread. How about that for a measurement? Put a loaf of bread between your feet. Reach up, extended mountain. Squat down, exhale. Lower, lower, lower. Stand up, breathe in. Lower down, breathe out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, rise up. Again, breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, rise up. Last time, you'll lower all the way down into Malasana Squat. So you bring your elbows on the inside of your knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squat down. Press your elbows into your knees. Squeeze your knees into your elbows. Lengthen your spine. You feel this right here in your hip creases, right here in your groins. Shimmy from side to side. Sit back on your mat, roll back on your mat, come into happy baby. Grab the pinky toe edges of your feet. Press your feet up to the ceiling. Press your tailbone down into the mat. Rock from side to side. So E, grab the backs of your thighs, bring your knees into your armpits. Good, Jen, good work. Press the back of your skull down. Rock up and down on your spine and grab your strap and come onto your back again. Generally, your strap's a little bit farther away than it is casual. Okay, come back onto your back. Set the strap around the toe ball mound of your right foot. Lie all the way down. Strap around the toe ball mound of your right foot and kick your foot into the strap. Foot up towards the ceiling. You can take the strap in both hands and drive your left foot into the earth or your left heel into the earth as you drive your right foot up towards the ceiling. And as you kick into the strap, pull back on the strap to integrate your hip into your hip socket. Can be bent or straight, doesn't matter. You can explore. If you feel something with it bent, great. You want to feel something different, extend it. Now, there's no right or wrong. Breathe. Take the strap into your right hand. Open your right leg out to the side, kicking your foot into the strap. And take your left hand to the top of your left hip bone, like where your jeans pocket is on the top of your left hip bone. Yeah, extend your leg out long. Everybody extend your left leg out long onto the earth. Yeah, kick out whatever's in the way. Yeah. Yeah. Dig your left heel down into the earth. Good. Good, Jen. Bring your right leg to center, and you can see your toes. Take the strap into your left hand and aim the toes on your right foot towards your left shoulder. Oh yeah. Kick up into the strap right there. Yeah. If you want to tug on the strap a little bit to gently guide your toes a little more towards your head, the top edge of your mat. As long as you can hear me, E, we're good. M, we're good, as long as you can hear me. Everyone take the strap into your left hand and guide your right leg all the way across your body. So your right leg is coming out towards the earth on your left side. Keep kicking into the strap. Yeah, let your head relax. I know this is a lot. I know. Take your right leg up to center. Bring your left leg up to join it. Switch your feet in the strap. Lower your right leg down to the earth, and it's gonna feel like it's like 4 inches longer than your left leg. And we repeat the process. Kick into the strap, pull on the strap. Dig your right heel into the earth. Breathe. There's no right, there's no wrong, there's just your foot in a strap. Open your left leg out to the left. Kick into the strap, bring your right hand to your right hip. Digging your right heel down. As if you could press your right hip down into the earth, as if. Bring your left leg straight up towards the ceiling. Switch the grip. Point your toes towards your right shoulder. Press up to your heel. If you'd like to give yourself a self-assist, dig your left thumb into your left hip crease and press down and away from your belly button. Whoa, right? Whoa. Down and away from your belly button. Bring your left leg all the way over towards the earth. Keep pressing into the strap. Keep breathing. Make noise if you want to make noise, it's okay. Bring your left leg up to center. Release the strap from around your toes and lower both legs down to the earth. And pause here for just a moment. And from here, you can take reclined half pigeon, which is half pigeon on your back. You would cross, like we did in standing figure 4, bend one knee, bring the shin across the other thigh, grab the back of your thigh instead of your shin, yes. Flex both feet, If you're taking reclined half pigeon, good. Flex both feet. And press the back of your head down into the earth. Good. Press your right elbow into your right thigh. Press away. Whoa, Keep flexing your feet. Something about flexing your feet really gets it into your hips. It's amazing. If you come out, come back. If this is not sensational, you can grab a hold of your, how do I describe this? You would take your right foot into the crook of your left arm and grab around your right shin like it's a baby. If you want to take this a little bit further, you can feel free to stay right where you are. Keep flexing your feet. Switch sides. If you want to take a full body stretch in between, by all means do so. And switch sides. Flex your feet. Pull your toes up towards your shins. Make your feet come alive to get into your hips. Release, full body stretch again. If that pleases you, do so. And then make your way to double pigeon. If you don't know what that is, take seated figure 4. So seated figure 4 will look like shin across thigh, hands back by your hips, pressing down into the earth, lifting your chest up towards your shin. So kind of like the standing figure 4 that we did, seated figure 4, you'll come to a seat, bring your left shin on top of your right thigh, hands back by your hips. Good, Jen. Your shins are stacked, flex your feet. Can you bring your top ankle to the outside of your bottom knee? You feel that? Yeah, flex your feet a lot. So good. Top ankle to the outside. Yeah, and flex your feet like you could stamp them on the walls. Yeah. There you go. I can see it in your face. Good work, everyone. Switch sides. Action your feet to get access to your hips. Downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Shift your weight from foot to foot, bend your knee. Yeah, sashay your hips. Bring your thumb tips to touch at the top of your mat. Lift your right leg back behind you. Step your right foot to the outside of your right hand for lizard. Back knee can stay up or back knee can come down. Now this is lizard pose. You can stay on your hands. You can come down to your forearms. You can place your hands on blocks, your forearms on blocks. Lengthen your spine, chin out of your chest. Good. I see that. Good. I'm going to put in a little movement into your lizard. Feels good to go from side to side, front to back. Everybody's different. What feels good for you will not for somebody else, vice versa. Explore your hips. Good, M. Good, Jen. You can experiment with tucking your back toe, lifting your back knee, lowering your back knee, finding movement, putting movement in. Everyone drop your back knee to the earth. Take your right hand to your right thigh and press out and away. Yeah, tilt your head back like you're falling into a pool. Tilt your head back. Send your eyes up to the ceiling. Come onto the knife's edge of your right foot. So Chris, knife's edge of your right foot. Open more. Lift up the bottom of your right foot. And you can stay here, or you can bend your left leg, bend your left knee, bring your foot up to your bum and reach back and grab your foot. And again, recreate the quad stretch, the hip open, yes. Send your eyes up to the ceiling, Explore this. It doesn't have to be static. Yeah, it's sensational, but it does not have to be static or painful. Breathe into it, move around in it. If you can't grab your back foot, doesn't matter at all. I hear that. That's good. That's good. That's good. Downward facing dog. Good work, everyone. Good work. Lizard, left side. Left foot to the outside of your left hand. And you explore newly, for it will be different. And how you move in it will be different. And I love Baptiste yoga because every time I come to my mat, it is different. My body is different. My mindset is different. I have a vivid memory of the first hips and hamstrings class at program, at teacher training. My first experience with it, I was fighting it. But the next time I went to program and I knew that this class was coming up, I had a totally different mindset, and I was like, yes, it's hips tonight. If you have not tried to grab your foot on this side, go for it. Come onto the top of your knee, big quad stretch. Like maybe you wiggle your right knee back a little bit more so you're on the meat of your knee, not the bone of your knee. Head leaning back, eyes looking up at the ceiling. Downward facing dog. Good work. Come down to your knees and then spin around on your mat so everybody's facing Florida Avenue. Just take your knees out wide on your mat. We're coming into frog pose. And if you don't know what that looks like, you'll find out in just a moment as the people that do come into it. Again, flex your feet. Bring your knees wide out on your mat. So M, you're going to come out wide on your mat. Jen, same thing, wide on your mat. You're going to make right angles with your thigh bones, your shin bones, and your ankle bones. So from the air down, you'll look like a frog. I think that's where the name comes from. And this will be sensational. That's guaranteed. I have a quote that I want to share from my spiritual advisor, Dolly Parton. We cannot direct the wind, but we can adjust the sails. So I invite you to adjust your sails in this frog pose so that it's enjoyable. It can be done. It can be done. And keep breathing. You can find movement in your frog front to back, side to side to get into your hips. This frog will be unlike any other frog that you ever take. It's going to be different. You have 90 seconds. I'll get the door behind you. It's okay, I understand. $60 seconds. $45. 30. 15, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put your belly on the earth. Bring your legs out behind you. Be here. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make your way up onto your seat. And then everyone here will spin on their mat. Take your legs out long for a wide straddle fold facing the lobby. So legs out wide like a V. Pull your toes back towards your face and bring your hands down to the earth in between your legs. or to a block, to the blocks. So you're on your seat and you're folding over your extended legs. Your legs are extended out wide. And you bring your hands to the earth in between your legs. Good, Em. Yeah, there's no right, there's no wrong. There's just your feet on the earth. You can action your heels into the earth. Good. Flexing your feet. You can alternate between pointing your toes and flexing your feet. And reach for your right foot, side stretch, reach for your right foot. And reach for your left foot. And grab your block or your pillow, whatever you have. Come around on your mat and lie all the way down. Lift your legs up towards the ceiling. So you can use a pillow, you can use something like that. Take your legs up to the ceiling, lift up your hips, and put the block underneath your tailbone. Send your legs up, block under your tailbone. And just let your legs go towards the ceiling, a simple inversion. Nothing fancy. Slowly remove the block from underneath your tailbone. Bring your legs down to the earth. And you're there on your back. Bend your knees. Cross your right leg over your left leg. Like you would take eagle legs. So like cross your right leg over your left leg and then reach up and grab the pinky toe edges of your feet. Yes. Yes. This will be sensational. Yes. Now, kick your feet into your hands. Yeah. Pull back on your feet with your hands. Yeah. The more you kick, the more you get it in your hips. Good. Switch the cross of your legs. Switch the cross of your legs. Change the cross. Grab your feet. And then kick and pull. And really press your tailbone down. I know. Press your head into the earth. That's the work to relax your neck in this. That's the work right there. Happy baby. Happy baby. Take a wide-legged happy baby. Reclined butterfly. Remove the block from out underneath of the way. Set your block off to the side. Bring the bottoms of your feet together. Let your knees go wide. One hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Extend your legs out long on your mat. Find the corners of your mat with your heels, and then take your feet wider. Bring your arms down by your sides. Let your palms be up. Palms up to receive your practice. Come into stillness. There is nothing left to do. Nothing that needs to be fixed or changed. Shavasana. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. Wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. And then roll to your right hand side. Use your bottom arm as a pillow. And press yourself up to seated at the top of your mat. Bring your hands to heart center and touch your thumbs into your chest. Sit tall. Press your sit bones down into the earth. And we'll seal tonight's class with 3 ohms. Bring your thumb knuckles to your forehead center. Connect in, hands to head. And together we bow. Thank you. I invite you this week, today and this week, if you find yourself muttering about the wind, adjust your sails. Give yourself a hand. Good work, everyone. Thank you so much for coming, Em and Jen. You guys did fantastic. It was so good to see you. Thank you.